Well, good morning. This is the Erk and Unk on the Go Show once again. We haven't been out here for 2 weeks. Hurricane Ida came through here. We're gonna go out there and do some scouting today to see what is left behind. So y'all stay tuned for Unk and the Safety Corner next.
Good morning, and welcome again to another episode of the Erk and Unk on the Go Show. It's about 1 day shy of 2 weeks. We had a visit this past couple weekends ago. A lady by the name of Ida came through Louisiana, Hurricane Ida, and left a devastating path for so many, and left people homeless, without power, homes destroyed, a lot of sustained damage, camps torn up, a lot of things in its wake, in its path. And at this point in time, we would like to just take a moment out from our typical show and extend a particular tribute to all parties, all families that were adversely affected by this hurricane. It was a massive storm that came through, and the reach covered the entire Gulf Coast area, including Mississippi, Alabama, much of Louisiana. And this storm was so massive, it reached out places as far away as New York, Pennsylvania in its path, and a lot of torrential downpours and whatnot created massive flooding. I mean, just a terrible, terrible storm, as storms go. But still, we have the recovery efforts that always come after a storm. And we'd like to go ahead and extend our sentiments to those people that were affected by it, and we'd like to extend also our appreciation to all of the first responders, all of the emergency caregivers, policing agencies, fire departments, people that responded reference to the rescue operations that occurred, and then the ultimate recovery operations. And we extend our compliments also to those who are part of the rebuild process and those who contribute to the recovery. So many families displaced, without electricity, without potable water, these things like this. And we encourage each and every family out there and our listening audience, if you can be a factor, if you're blessed enough, have been blessed enough, as we all have to some degree, varying degrees, reach out and touch somebody. Help somebody, extend a hand, and whatever it is that you can do can be appreciated. If you're so blessed to be able to, be that same blessing unto someone else, if you can. So I also want to take just a moment from Erk and I both to pay a particular tribute to the young men, young women of our Louisiana National Guard. They have done and continue to do a tremendous job in the recovery efforts throughout South Louisiana. These young people just remind us back times when we spent our time in the military. Erk's an Air Force veteran, I'm a military veteran, Air Force. And, we just look at these young people today dedicating their times towards the recovery efforts of so many people. And that is what we'd like to touch on. And of course, there was, some loss of life in this thing. That was devastating in itself. And those families, we extend our condolences to you as they so apply. All right, now moving on to the safety end of this thing. As it typically is after any storm, major storm and hurricane that comes through the area, you always have disruptive factors that change the complexion, change the landscape, on land and of course in the water. We got trees that are now in the water that were not in the water prior to the storm. We've got debris upon the water things such as that you've got to be mindful of when you navigate these canals and waterways. You have water that is full of logs and stuff that had been firmly affixed to the bottom, but when these bottoms are turned upside down and these canal systems and whatnot, all this stuff now is floating debris out here in the waterways. Now, these things that have been underneath are not fully saturated with water, not fully consumed, only partially. And when that happens, well, then these are called semi-submersibles. And they're not floating high enough to come up to the top where you can clearly see them when you navigate. They might be 6 or 8 inches below the surface. Now, you come blistering through that at a top notch because you have the capacity, or believe you have the capacity to go full speed. What happens to you if your boat hits something floating, a log floating 6, 8 inches below the surface? Should that happen, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be an abrupt awareness, point of awareness for you and anybody you got on board. So this takes us back to some of our earlier safety corners where we emphasize the use of that one device that stands between you and a very bad set of circumstances. That is the wearing of your positive flotation device. Wear your life vest. Put the life vest on, make sure it's properly fitted. You wear it, each and every party on board. Anytime your big engine's underway and you're underway, make sure you're wearing your life vest and you're wearing it properly. The other point of emphasis would be on things we've talked about in other safety corners. Your kill switch. If that kill switch is there to serve you, make sure it's a device that you utilize in a manner consistent with its design. It serves you no purpose, nor does the life vest serve you any purpose, if not being used in a manner that's intended by the manufacturer. Use these things, make sure they operate as they should. Mandate that your party's on board wear their life vest when the big engine's underway. Because right now is a very critical time because so much stuff could be in the water, debris in the water. If you see a tree leaning that used to not lean prior to the storm, well, there may be another tree holding it up. You go down through that, this thing could fall upon you or in your path. Make sure that you slow down, take your time. And one other point of emphasis is that I checked back with a little something on wildlife and fisheries. One thing that does, in fact, many times happen post-storms, and that is you have fish kills out here on the water. Should you encounter what appears to you to be a fish kill, whether the fish are completely dead, floating atop the water, or if they are just reacting, swimming, but still on their sides, whatever, note the location, note the area, call in to the 1-800 number, Wildlife and Fisheries, and report to them a fish kill in a specific area where you are. And they're taking records of that and tracking this thing as a post-storm issue for other things that are forthcoming. So be careful out there on the water. Be mindful of things in the water. Be mindful that the topography of these places are different and always are different to varying degrees post-storm. And be very careful. Look out for one another. Take care. Wear the life vest when the big engine's underway. Utilize the kill switch. Go back home safe like you left. Have a good day.
Well, y'all, that's Unk in the safety corner. Thank y'all, all the first responders, National Guards, like he said, for being there for everyone. You don't miss them till they're not there. And that's a great deal that Unk came across with his safety meeting. All right, y'all, we're going to try to get on this water, try this post-Ida hurricane fishing to see what these saccade deal. We haven't heard of a fish kill out here, but we're going to see what's going on. By the way, we had our drawing about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Only received 2 of the people that we draw named. The ones that we did not receive address was Golf Guy, CNR Treasure, Scott Charlton. We need you to email us your address so we could get the baits out to you so you could try them out. And Mr. T. Verret, we mailed you your baits out to you, and we're looking for some feedback from you. Let us know how you did, how you like them. Okay? We're gonna see y'all on the water now. Later. Right on. Always feel good to be back on this water, huh?
Got that right.
Ooh.
Got that
loving
right.
it, boy. Look how beautiful it is out here. Cool
Got that
day.
right.
Huh?
Got that right.
63 degrees, man. I can't believe it, huh? That's a cold front, huh?
Got that right.
Oh, yeah. I don't say we got that right. We're going to get this saccalate right, too, huh?
Things already right. We just ain't got to it yet.
Yeah, we're going to get this down, huh? Hey, huh?
Hey.
What time you think that fish going to bite today, huh?
Well, I got about 10 minutes till 8. So I figure about 8:17.
8:17. Oh, 8 o'clock already, huh? Oh, we must have stood up there an hour talking to Miss Sarah, boy. When you around good people, boy, I tell you that, you know, you can talk all day, huh?
Well, I'll tell you what, when you spend time talking to good people, that's called an investment. That's not time spent, that's time invested.
Oh, yeah.
We pick up good information, we share information, and it's all about the experience of being here, you know?
Oh, boy, that water looks so good, huh? Oh, I got one more question for you, huh?
So different.
What's the word for the day, huh?
I tell you what, man. Typically, we say the word of the day is saccalate kind of day. But I think if we ever just take time and take a moment to reflect, it's all about the blessing of being here, you know? And whether it's a saccalate or just another kind of day, the fact that we can appreciate it is that it's a blessed day. And if it's a blessed day, we got it going our way.
Going our way, y'all. Unk said that it's gonna be a blessed saccalate day. Put it down on.
Ready to rock?
Rock and roll.
You ready to rock?
Roll.
Are you ready to rock?
Rock.
Let's rock the thing, baby.
Rock and roll on. You got there, huh?
Well, first fish to hit this thing was a recently hand-tied little old jig here. Silver Chanel body, two-tone chartreuse head with a holographic flash on it. And that's the Louisiana freshwater drum.
Louisiana freshwater drum.
More commonly called, what you call Erk or what?
Gaspagoo.
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 Tell you one thing, he may not have been in for the hand tying of the jig, but he definitely liked it. Because he didn't just try to bite it, he ate it.
There you go. Oh, we're in the main canal.
Old Gaspagoo. One thing about a Gaspagoo, he had enough size on him to put a nice little tug. Felt good.
Look at that red ear. Nice size red ear too, huh?
Yes, he is.
Nice size red ear.
There it is, run fish.
Yeah. Nice size.
Chicken pin.
Chicken pin, chicken pin. ain't seen too many trees down, huh?
No, I have not. You're right. Fortunately, we got back in the road back.
I don't know what it is, though. Catfish.
Catfish?
Yeah. Once I start twirling like that, you know what it is.
He's a keeper. Catfish a keeper. He a keeper, Erky, man.
Early morning catfish, y'all. Early morning catfish. He busy too. Look at him. I'm glad you got off. I'm glad you got off. Yes, indeed.
He's a keeper.
He's a keeper, huh?
Got that right. The catfish is good table fat.
Can the cat, y'all. Can the cat. Don't like them catfish.
Got that right.
You don't get a fillet off too often.
You know that leg on with a striker leg.
Get him out of there. Got there, huh? Yeah, that's what we looking for, huh? That's what we looking for, huh? Got there, huh?
Look a little striker leg.
What I'm talking about?
Erk, let me catch a striker leg.
Oh, you know that ain't happening like
Erk, let me catch a little striker leg.
that.
Erk say, go get him, man.
On the outside, too, you might need to back off a little bit.
He couldn't.
Huh?
I believe you might have a point.
First sack of lead today, huh? Sack of lead. Will that work?
A little tackle leg.
You take it. You take it, huh? Take it. Caught you reeling that one in, huh?
Hmm?
Caught you reeling that one in. Oh.
What?
You too small, huh?
With the baby.
The baby?
A little baby.
That look like a sack of lead to me.
A little baby. I've been dreaming too hard on it for 2 weeks to fool with him. Got my face smelling like sac-a-lay. My hands smelling like sac-a-lay.
That's what I'm talking about, huh?
I see sac-a-lay. I think he took it for it.
Sack of lead, that's what we talking about, huh? That's what we looking for.
Work it, let him catch a sac-a-lay.
Yeah, biggest sack of lead today.
All right, sac-a-lay. Welcome to the boat. You see the Crisco team.
There you go.
Bring him in.
There you go. Got a double here.
Bring him in.
Double here.
Erk got a sac-a-lay.
Second time, huh?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
See if we can get him through it.
Sack of lead, y'all. Sack of lead time. That's what it is. Oh, don't get too tight on that. Oh yeah. Might have something here, huh? Catfish again, y'all. Yeah, shut up. Shut it up. I hear you. Yeah. Say it again. I ain't gonna let you go. You say it again. Oh, you messed up now. Messed up now. What you do? That's getting off my line.
They can push all they want to when they feel that ice on their back. They know they're in trouble.
Getting off my line.
They feel that ice on their back.
Alright, y'all, time to make a move. Ain't caught too much in our canal. We're gonna see what it bring old Verret with. What do you think about it, huh?
I ain't confused to say. I think we're doing fine. Got some sac-a-lay in the box, catfish in the box. Go see if we can find the right ones to fit the big box.
Y'all stay tuned to the second half of the Erk and Unk on the Ghost Show. Put it down on. Appaloosa cat, y'all.
Just cooking.
That's an Appaloosa. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Them little bitty fins, you gotta watch them. Fat head, body. Appaloosas on a homemade jig, y'all. Yep, homemade jig. Lemon meringue, y'all. Lemon meringue. Appaloosa cat. Got a variety. Catfish down here. Oh yeah.
Got a whole lot of channels.
Yup, channel blue.
Yeah.
Appaloosas. Yeah, buddy. But that ain't what we looking for.
No, it ain't. You know what? You'll fill out the roster of the Frisco team.
Mm-hmm. But we got one out of here on. Water might be getting better as we go back.
Yeah,
You never know.
Appaloosa cat, he'll live in something channel cat won't.
Oh, on. A little confidence, on.
Well, just tell you,
Tell me like it is. Just tell him like it is, on.
ain't gonna make it up together.
Oh. Tell him like it is, on.
But the Appaloosa cat, he's good eating catfish. Catfish, Erky. Afternoon catfish. Afternoon catfish. Afternoon catfish, right? You know what? They got a big fat sac-a-lay waiting to be caught. What do you think? I think there's another big fat sac-a-lay. Look at my line. Look at my line. Look at that line. You ought to be glad he hit me, not you.
Yeah. Afternoon Saturday, y'all. Afternoon Saturday. Might be on something, on. Might be on something, on.
Another sac-a-lay for you, Erky.
Yeah.
Captain Erk. Sac-a-lay.
Saturday, on. We caught him on.
Catch that there for old Papa James out there in Lafayette as he recovers and heals up 100%.
Oh,
Yeah, James, that one there named James.
what you caught him on?
Black and we call it black and chartreuse.
Homemade?
Oh yeah, you homemade. We need to go back to that spot. It may be.
I don't know what spot you had.
Huh?
I don't know where you was at. You know where you was at?
Yeah. You see that big green, dark green tree hanging over the water there? The one that's leaning over the water. See what I'm talking about? Right to your right. Ain't but one tree leaning over the water.
Yes,
Right to this side of it. In the shadows of it. Right in the shadows of that big green tree there. I just felt like we get ready to catch another sac-a-lay. I didn't see you. I got to cross you, but I'm going to hold you out. I'm going to wait till you pass through. I didn't see you till after she was in there. You going to fish your cakes. No matter what side.
Sac-a-lay, y'all. Here's sac-a-lay. Afternoon sac-a-lay. So you bring one. ate it too, huh? Ate it on. Little sack of that, y'all.
Yeah.
Sack of that.
Blue gilly, Erk. Late afternoon, blue gilly. Blue gilly. One little stretch of canal.
Sackily, y'all. Eating the sackily. I don't see they come hard to come by today. Yep, hurricane. I kind of shook them up a little bit. But we fighting for them, that's for sure.
That's what I'm talking about, chocolate. They're slow coming, but they coming. Gotta work for them, right?
Yeah, we working for them, all right. Yeah, we working for them, right?
Got to work for them. We'll push it off of that tree.
What you got there, huh?
Oh, a largemouth bass. Little bass. The largemouth bass. Little bass. What you got there? What you caught? What that is? Hard to come by.
Sackily, y'all. That's what we trying to do.
Hard to come by.
He wasn't going the way he got him in the eye.
Get hit in the eye. He ain't going nowhere. Not today, everybody. Evening sackily, late evening sackily. Late evening sackily. Sackily. Late evening sackily.
Right, y'all, we're gonna call it a day. We did all right. Post Ida. You know, it was a rough day. Hard day trying to catch these sackily, trying to find good water. You know, found a couple of spots. But we caught some sackily, catfish, goggle eye, chicken pen. I think we did all right. It's a blessed day being out here today. We didn't have no big fish kill, so all we gotta do is wait for the water to get right. What you think about it, huh?
Well, I think we had a fine day. We have not been able to get out because of the hurricane. What is that? 1 day shy of being exactly 2 weeks. It hit Sunday night, Sunday evening. But and right now we 11 days into the alligator season.
Oh,
yeah, Louisiana alligator hunters. They're busy right now. So if you have a substantial fish kill, well, then the gators are going to feed on the fish that are floating in the water, and that's going to make them not be apt to take the bait for the alligator hunters. So that could be a negative for them if, in fact, it happens. But so far, we had a good day. And a lot of trees are falling down into the water. That's going to make a good habitat. Future months yet to come for the sackily to whatnot, use that as shelter. And it'll be able to locate them a little easier, whatever. So there's always a good behind each and everything. You know, everything's going to get back right, and just a matter of time. But right now, it's far removed from being just right. But we'll acclimate with it and work with the program as the program dictates us. So I suggest we point this thing back to the landing, put the swamp in the rearview mirror, and get on up out of here, Erk.
That's right. And reminder, the winners of the drawing, we stated your name at the beginning of the show. We just email us at Erk, E-R-K, Unk, U-N-K, at yahoo.com. And we'd be happy to send you your bait. Thank y'all for y'all support and subscribing. We're going to go ahead and put it down now before these mosquitoes eat us up. This is the Erk and Unk on the Go Show. We'll see y'all next time. Put it down, Unk. Rock and roll.